everyone, it's me, Spring, the fiber enthusiast, and welcome to the channel. I'm sure you're like, wait a minute, there's no yarn there. What is that I'm seeing? Well, this is Lampworking Day here in the craft room, and I take glass rods and melt them into something like this, where we have beads and little blue penguins, it seems. So today I'm going to be playing with a different glass. It is 96, COE 96. Normally I work with COE 104, and this is 96. I wanted to try some different glass. Now I have to keep it completely separate from my 104 because the cooling rate is different, and there's a lot of like science to it. When you're working with glass, you need to stay within the number. From the best of my knowledge, it is that way with all the numbers. If you use COE 33, you have to stay within that. 104, you stay with 104. 96, 90, all of those numbers, it's just on their cooling rate and stress fractures, and like I said, there's a big science to it, and this is my journey. I am basically just experimenting, learning as I go, and recording and bringing you along with me. Now, this is only one thing that happens here in this craft room. There is so much more, and you can find all of that in the playlist. Everything from my own crochet and knitting and needle tatting designs, spinning, weaving, stitch tutorials, processing fiber, all kinds of different things. This is just one thing that happens here. So thank you for joining me on my journey, and let's go ahead and light the torch and see what we end up doing with this 96 glass. All right, let's get this party started. We are at 2 times the speed. So I'm gonna use some orange here and make a few wraps of orange. I'm still deciding on what I want to do at this present moment. This glass is a little weird. I decided I'm going to put green. Ooh, and it exploded. And again. That happens. So now I'm going to put green right next to the orange and meld them together. So now I'm going to melt that down to the orange. And I decided to do orange again. As I said at the beginning, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put glass on the mandrel. All right, now I'm just going to melt them all down and give it a shape. This glass is definitely different to work with. It's hard to explain, but if I had to explain it, it almost feels more like gummy. Like, I don't know, it's like a thick melting gummy bear or something. I don't know how to explain it. So I decided to just add some white dots. Now this white is really strange. You'll see at the end in the picture of the final bead. But so far, I have yet to figure out how to get this white to stay white. I still need to do some more investigating and research and work with it. But every time I've used this white so far, I cannot seem to find the sweet spot in my flame or the amount of heat to keep it a white. It always turns this like gray almost color. So if you're out there and you're used to using 96 glass, email me and we can talk. All right, so I decided to use the X-Acto blade and try to create some designs in the glass. And again, it is very different. It's not as smooth to work with as the 104. It's not as soft. It's more almost tacky and doesn't want to just slide when I pull the X-Acto knife through. So figuring that out and learning to just pick at it was a challenge when you're used to doing something else. All right, so I'm just gonna give it a shape again and we'll probably call that good. And I'll show you the finished result at the end. I want to thank you all for watching my journey in lamp working. If you have any tips or pointers that you're a lamp worker and you've worked with 96 or even 104 or any other glass, and you would like to comment down below or send me an email, it's always appreciated. And from me to you, be blessed, be a blessing, and until next time, bye for now.